Holy crap, Jay, we actually have some stories worth covering this week. No cutesy intro, no cross-dressing, no makeup wearing.
Oh.
I'm Sarah East, and you're watching another edition of the Pop Crunch Show. As election season heats up, celebrities are quickly endorsing their candidate of choice. Brooke Hogan, who once said that voting was for nerdy, super dorky, non-cool people, decided to finally endorse a candidate. Hogan said, "Everybody knows, though, that I'm not very keen on voting and stuff. You know who I'm voting for? I'm voting for God, because he's the party of freedom, dude." Jay, can I please have a ballot? Something? Let's see. Yeah, Brooke Hogan, the thing is, I don't see the big guy on here. However, if he was campaigning, you know he would argue that Sarah Palin is totally unqualified. Do you think he would mull over having Joe Lieberman as a political running mate? Oh, Joe, you political slut, you. Our favorite crack whore, Amy Winehouse, was recently kicked out of the Ventura Hotel, where they had to wrap the drunken star's body in a duvet and carry her out. Way to go, Amy. I mean, I love how you managed to keep your drunken and drug-fueled hijinks fresh. A duvet? Never has a piece of linen been given such coverage. The best part of this story is that she apparently had a bottle of vodka for breakfast. Screw you, Wheaties, that's the true breakfast of champions. Lindsay Lohan has been begging her mom to let her 14-year-old sister move in with her and Samantha Ronson. Lindsay's upset at her mother forcing her sister to do that reality TV show on E! And thinks she can protect her by having her stay in their lesbian love den. Okay, so that's like choosing between which terminal disease you want to die from. Well, except the terminal disease thing has a happier ending than whatever's gonna happen to Ali Lohan, am I right? Up top? That never works. Do we have room for her at the Betty Ford Center? Should we prepare that now, or what? No? A fellow critic at the Toronto Film Festival smacked Roger Ebert after Ebert tapped him on the shoulder, asking him to move his head so he could see the screen. Ebert, who lost any ability to speak because of thyroid cancer, was trying to communicate with the critic Lou Lemnick, only to be met with the festival guidebook being slammed across his head. Way to go, Lou. I know some war veteran amputees that need to be taken down a peg. Want to kick their prosthetic legs out from under them for me? Maybe you can go shoot some seeing eye dogs or something. What a dick. Hey, speaking of dicks and where they're being inserted, did you hear about Natalie Dillon selling her virginity to pay for grad school on the Howard Stern show? Yeah, God, I wish I had thought of that before I got drunk on booze and gave it up to Chuck Finkelstein in the backseat of a Chevy Malibu. I mean, really, is there any better way to lose your virginity than having it nationally publicized and screwing a guy at the Bunny Ranch brothel on a bed where hundreds of prostitutes have had sex thousands of times? Hygienic and romantic. Maybe she'll film it and sell it on the web so everyone in her family can share in the experience. Hey Mom, look, this is where he performs the strawberry shortcake on me. Ew. A Phoenix High School art teacher is in a little bit of trouble this week after he mistakenly showed porn to his entire class. Apparently the teacher was setting up a projector for a lecture and started watching some porn, not realizing that it was showing in front of the entire class. I have to say, I was a little disappointed in the teacher because he was only showing hardcore bondage and torture porn. I guess he didn't realize that the full-length version of the Vern Troyer sex tape was put on sale. For $9.99, you can feel the most completely and utterly disgusted you will ever feel in your entire lifetime. All I could think about was someone getting sexually assaulted by a My Buddy doll. Actually, that would have been hotter because the My Buddy doll doesn't have that freakish voice in a weird octave. Does anyone find Vern Troyer attractive? Or his horse-faced girlfriend? This could be the ugliest celebrity sex tape ever. And finally, Kanye West was arrested for vandalism after destroying a photographer's camera at an airport when he was photographed unsuspectingly. He then tried to board a flight but was detained by the police. You know, this is why I can't respect Kanye West. A real rapper would have just shot the photographer or had one of his bodyguards hang him off the ledge of a building or something. What happened to rappers being badass thugs? Oh, right, they end up in jail because of weapons charges. Never mind. And that was another edition of the Pop Crunch Show. Be sure to check out popcrunch.com for the latest in celebrity gossip news and videos. Way to go, Amy! I love how you managed to keep your drunken, high drinks in a duvet fresh. A fellow critic at the Toronto Film Festival smacked Roger Ebert after Ebert tapped him on the shoulder. Oh, smacked Roger Ebert and Ebert hey. Be sure to check out popcrunch.com for the latest in celebrity gossip news and videos.